Okay, now in this next section what we're going to do is take some of these same techniques and we're going to use them against two opponents. Once again, to expand on your practical training ideas and methods to help you prepare to deal with worst case situations out on the street. Once again, push, punch, and the kick. And there's an idea when you put those three techniques together to work them and practice them against two opponents. Now let's do it again. Let's go a little quicker this time, gentlemen. Okay, the next situation, the opponent's going to be set up similar to what they were in the previous situation, and we're going to work even further on using one as a shield against the other. Okay, gentlemen? Right at this point, when I'm finishing, mace of aggression right here. Okay, Craig comes up and I'm still concentrating on Brian. I don't even know he's there. And he pulls, go ahead, and he pulls me right out of the situation into sword and hammer. Now what you can do with this is as I'm hitting with the elbow, as he pulls, I can go ahead and pull Craig. I can get a slice to the eyes perhaps with Brian as I catch Craig in the throat and in the groin. Now, once again, Brian's going to step back. We're going to take it on the idea that he shoots that right step through punch, and I'm wide open for it here. So what do? Like we did in some of the one-man attacks, I'm going to switch. Go ahead, switch, get on the outside of the punch, and I position him right between myself and Craig. Okay, so I've got a clean exit. Okay. Okay, let's look at another situation. This one gets a little bit more interesting and a little bit more serious here, okay? Now, Craig's in front of me, and I'm dealing with him, but lo and behold, as Brian Buddy comes from behind, he gets me in a headlock. Go ahead. So what I do is I take grasp of death, and I come out, and I pin Brian down. Finish him off, boom, with a punch, okay? As that happens, Craig's stepping in, I drag up. Now, from this position, if I've got my punch here, I can just omit the parry, go ahead, as I drag up and use the block to the side of the arm. Now, we would disarm the club here. I'm not going to do that so it doesn't go flying away and causing an injury on the set, but on the street you would. Groin, knee, and shoot the back knuckle to the temple. Okay, let me show you something about this. Okay, as Brian comes in and he grabs, once I take him down, right here, if Craig comes in quicker, I can just parry that club off and let it feed right into Brian's back, okay? I've got Brian here. I can just omit the punch, just keep him pinned, and when Craig comes in, just off angle, parry and block, and there goes the club as I do my kicks and finish off. Bam! Okay, let's look at another situation with a front and a rear attacker. Now we're going to go back and forth in this scenario, and I'm going to show you how to use just a portion of a technique, just a part of a technique, to formulate a situation. Let's walk it again. Okay, so it's capture twigs, step back, yes, step, scoop, kick, and punch. Now that's already done for you. Now we're going to take it a step further. Craig's back on his feet again, and he's going to shoot a left hooking punch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step up the circle with my left leg, and as Craig shoots the punches, I'm going to check to Brian as I block, I kick, and I chop with Sword of Destruction, working back and forth like I explained earlier. Now right from here, as I drop Craig, I've left myself open to Brian, so Brian, out of his desperation, reaches up and he just grabs. So what I'm going to do is just take the hand, and I'm going to use the last move, okay, of grasp of death to take Brian down and finish him off. So from this position, I finished Craig, he grabbed, and I just pinned it. I stepped around and I used the arm bar to take him down, check, forward bow punch, and then you get out of this situation. Okay, let's walk it slow and easy. There's a lot going on here, but like I've explained, if you learn how to practice in this manner, okay, you can take your techniques to the next level of perfection and work on real life situations. Slow and easy, okay. Capture twigs. Boom, finish off with just that last move.